Kids in the Village. More Kids in the Village. That's where we stayed. At the YWAM Perth. That's the training center that we worked on. And that's the dormitories that we also worked on. Front entrance. Another dormitory we stayed. Eating dinner outside. We hauled all those bricks up. Dropped them at the bottom of the hill, and we walked all the wall up one by one to the top of the hill. We played lots of games and music, so we hung out there a lot. That's our little room. That's me. Teaching songs, I think. Oh yeah, that was elementary school. Oh, they were playing the banana song. Cute. Yeah, that one. Those are the boys. They love it. They love it. And then it's the customs. Oh, there's Jared doing Sin Chair. Jared is very animated and awesome. That's praying over the church. It's one of the islands we went to. Going to the caves. That's our home. We went on these little boats like into this cave, and they had like all these like rock formations. They were like, ooh, look like melted candles. There's people, bats in there. That's like the beach where we went snorkeling. Playing worship, Steve writing a song. Is that our party? That's movie of art is two little daughters who works at the YWAM Place in Perth and Sessa. And the girl, oh, that's Peta. She did that's me saying it. He lost in the jungle. Or Sister Bruce. Master Jared eating. It was so good. It was like mango ice cream graham crackers. That's it. And that was it.
So God moved in big ways when we were there. There was healings and breakthroughs and salvations and spirits. So we just were talking because there was this one thing where we were going and being able to minister into communities, which is great. Another part we were actually doing some practical stuff with the construction. And the last part was each and every one of these guys also grew in their relationship with God. We had some awesome Holy Spirit nights where God just showed up and there was this massive breakthrough. So being very unprepared, who would like to share?
So I'm going to share about this one night where that Derek was referring to having like the Holy Spirit there. Was that this one night we had like this prayer session, and Derek was like, I really feel like the Lord's telling us to prophesy over each other. And I was like, oh, okay. He's like, and every single one of you is going to prophesy. And I'm like, oh man. So anyways, I'm like sitting there, and I was like, you know, what do I do? And when he came up to me, and she started like prophesying with me and stuff, and like it was just really cool because during training week, like we kind of focused on learning about our callings and stuff. And so I still wanted to know more, and so that night was like really big of an answer to prayer, like seeing all that stuff come together. Yeah, and just like seeing how everyone stepped out, because when Derek said that, like I think everyone's faces sort of like there was like tension, and after it was just cool to see how like, you know, if you're like willing to be used by God, like God will just come and just, you know, when you open your mouth, he'll just give you words to speak in your heart. And one other thing is that I learned is that Jesus is a really attractive person to people, like, you know, like to have a relationship with. And just this one place we were at a market, and it was like we had 5 minutes there, actually like 10 minutes there, and Derek's like, okay guys, we're gonna do the skit, the lighthouse skit, and we're like, oh, okay. So we do it, and like everyone in that marketplace was just like spread out, like no one was really in this area that we were doing it. And as soon as we started doing it, you know, just drawn in, and it just kind of like showed how, you know, Jesus is just attractive, and you know, like people are searching for something, and Jesus is exactly what they're looking for, no matter you know where they're from, and you know, Jesus is the same in every country. Yeah, that's it.
Well, this trip was so good for me because I really reconnected with God because before I went on the trip, my relationship wasn't so strong and I didn't really know where I was going, you know, I didn't really know what my gifts were, what my calling was, but I really stepped up in this trip and I found my passion like for children and it was so strong. I just had this one verse that just kept popping up. Dead text right up prophesied over me and it just kept coming and it just, my passion and my gifting for children, I really found it and it just felt so right over there. And because even Carly prophesied over me, like my calling in life is just, it's pretty big and pretty daunting, but really I'm just so excited now to walk with God and I don't want to let go of it. So this trip was really good to step up in boldness as well, to realise that I do have a relationship with God, I do have a calling in my life and to not be ashamed of it, to step up in boldness and to be able to pray out loud and pray over people in the church. That was awesome, and just have that relationship with God again. It's just so good.
Everything's like worked out.